Ugh, this purse is heavy, but it's worth it, darling. Time to strut my stuff. These slides are fabulous.
Ashley Trevino has her very own cartoon series. Well, kind of.
I'm not brokey because, baby, I just spent $200 on this room, and I will let it go like that real quick.
Hey everybody, if you're new here, make sure you like and subscribe so you can stay up to date on all things internet drama. And if you're a returning subscriber, girl, make sure you're really subscribed and hit the notification bell because we got a lot of videos coming up. We're going to be doing updates on Ashley Trevino. We're going to talk about Bree Santos and 2K, the Donut Mom, and a crazy update on the resilient Jenkins. But in today's video, we're going to do something a little bit different. So today's video is coming out on Wednesday, March the 4th, which is Ashley Trevino bond revocation court day. So I wanted to just have a little fun, sit back and laugh with you. And I found some videos very recently on TikTok that I think are hilarious. We're going to have a look at those videos today, and make sure if you're not following me on TikTok that you head over there. I'll be doing updates all day over there today. You'll also see them on YouTube Shorts, but I will be live streaming on TikTok as soon as we find out what Ashley got in regards to like her punishment. Is she going to go back to jail? Is she going to get a slap on the wrist? Girl, we're going to talk about it all. But for now, we're going to have a look at Ashley's cartoon debut, and I'm going to chuckle, you're going to chuckle, we're all going to chuckle together. Well, Ashley, if you're watching, you probably won't chuckle, but whatever.
Say that I have a mustache, bro. That's literally my makeup and my filler.
Okay, listen. Everything we're doing today in today's video is lighthearted, just for shits and giggles. We're just having a good time. But you know what's so funny to me? That Ashley thinks that people on the internet are jealous of her and they're obsessed with her and they want to be like her and they want to have her life and have her fester, whatever that is. And the truth is, people really just don't like her. People really just don't want to associate with her. I mean, let's think about the people that showed up to her first court appearance. Her, Fester, her dad, and a paid YouTuber. Like, nobody cares about anything going on with her day-to-day life. The only thing people like to do when it comes to Ashley Trevino is spread awareness about the nasty, horrible, no good person she is, or make fun of her. That's all people care about doing. Nobody really truly supports her, cares about her TJ Maxx hauls or her Dollar Tree couponing or whatever the heck she does. Nobody cares about any of that. Nobody really truly supports her. And I think the reality of Ashley Trevino's life is actually very sad. But not as sad as Ashley Trevino being racist over a dog in this next clip.
He is the best looking dog.
No, he ain't. He's a crusty white dog that the Mexicans always got.
He is.
Guys, can somebody tell me what kind of dog the Mexicans always have? What is she talking about? Has she seen the way she takes care of her dogs? Those, at one point, weren't those dogs like their fur was like all matted up and stuff? Like, does she even see her dogs? Well, she doesn't see her kids, so we know she doesn't see her dogs. So why is she being racist to the poor little white dog? Like, what did the white dog do to her? What is her, like, hatred of every possible race, culture, and orientation that isn't her? Like, to me, she has no self-esteem, no self-confidence, so she wants to try to bring other people down. But now she's resorted to talking bad about dogs. That's just gross. In this next clip, the looks maxing boy boss clavicular, is that how you say his name? Whatever. Anyway, he's going to tell us what he thinks about Ashley Trevino's, face card.
Her mid-face is way too long. Obviously, she's got the jowls coming in, horrible nasolabial folds.
Horrible total facial width to height ratio. Just really bad age indicators.
Okay, so if you don't know what looks maxing is, it's this like really crazy idea that you can like change your face with using things like bone smashing or like fillers and injectables and steroids and all these things. It's crazy. I went down a rabbit hole about it. I'm so glad my kids actually like the way they look and they don't feel like they need to change their face. And I don't want to make fun of Ashley too much in her face and all of these things. But you have to remember, first of all, we're just here for shits and giggles today. And second of all, guys, don't you feel like Ashley Trevino doesn't count with the rest of the world? Like we can like kind of make fun and poke fun and troll her a little bit because of the nasty, horrible person she is and the bad things that she says about everybody, including her own kids. So I don't feel bad. I can chuckle. I can giggle. I can hee just a little bit. And in this next clip, you're going to giggle too, because Ashley Trevino is in the closet showing her pepperonis again.
I can't let them find me. If I get caught drinking, it's straight to jail. But this beer is so good. So fizzy. Just one more sip, nobody will know.
I know all of you guys are so excited to find out what's going to happen to Ashley Trevino. Now, maybe you're watching this video after the verdict has come out. And if you did, well then, girl, hopefully she's in jail. But if not, it was fun while it lasted. And if the courts had looked at this next clip, maybe she would be in jail right now if she's not already. Guys, did you see it? We found the missing CCTV footage that the prosecutors need to get Ashley in jail. Now, hopefully they saw it, but if not, maybe we can still send it to him. I don't know, girl. Let me know in the comments below. Should I send it to the DA?
Fell off? What did I fall off of? Your baby daddy's train or what? Because obviously I didn't fall off, baby girl. You're still watching me, so Malia, you actually know. You know who the queen.
I think Ashley forgets that the reason why people watch her is because we kind of just want to see her downfall and chuckle about it. Nobody likes her except for her mods and like, ew, gross. Like, what are you guys doing? Like, get your life together. But everybody else in the world is just watching to see her downfall, to see her being held accountable for the nasty person she is. That's the only reason why people hop on her lives. Well, they're not her lives, they're Fester's lives. And you know what? Since Fester wants a clout chase off of Ashley, he's got his very own episode in the Ashley Trevino cartoon series.
Ugh, this bald head is killing my vibe. Time for a quick fix with this marker. There we go. A full head of scribble hair.
Scribble hair is awesome. Don't you love scribble hair? You know, Ashley probably needs some scribble hair. Hopefully you guys are liking these little clips. I think they're hilarious. They're funny. I know that, we're poking fun at her, but it's okay. Remember, it's fine. We're just having fun here. And in this next clip, Ashley Trevino was having a little bit too much fun on her birthday weekend.
Woohoo! It's my birthday bash! Check out my cake! It's me being a total doofus!
Well, if Ashley Trevino's birthday weekend wasn't fun enough, Fester cooked out for her and gave her her favorite thing, weenies.
Cooking out, you guys. We got the jalapenos on the grill and we got the weenies here already.
After Ashley got her weenies, Fester got him a treat too. Do you know what it is? I bet you don't know. Guess what it is?
Chocolate Factory was delicious.
Why does it always have to be me?
In this next episode, Ashley's on her way to the store to get her favorite snacks.
Ugh, these cucumbers are heavy. Oh no, not my stash. Gotta scoop this up quick.
Don't you hate it when you drop your stash in the middle of the grocery store with a cart full of cucumbers? Oh, Ashley, we all just want to be like you so bad. In this next clip, Fester takes Ashley to the lake, and I think he was hoping that she would probably stay under the water, but she doesn't.
Guys, I don't even like the outside. I like to be inside all the time. So for me to be out here, actually thinking this is really beautiful.
In this next episode, Ashley realizes that back in the day she used to drink too much, but she's telling us a story while she's drinking. Ashley's such a silly girl.
I drank so much back then. What the fuck?
That's back when we used to get like fucking like 2 30-packs and like bottles and shit.
I'm so glad I'm sober. That's
In this next episode, Ashley's saying that Fester's house is all hers, and he laughs at her while he's stealing her money out of her purse.
it is my house.
Where?
Here. It is.
Do you guys really think that Fester like takes money out of Ashley's purse, or does he just like take her debit card like Jesse did back in the day? Do y'all remember Jesse? He used to like just be like, "Give me that debit card," and then he would spend all her money. But what do you guys think? Do you think Fester is like financially making a profit off Ashley? Is she paying his mortgage and his bills and all of those things? Or do you think that Ashley's too stingy with her new dollars?
I didn't know I'm getting my own place too, by the way.
Yeah. You guys pray for her.
In this next episode, I guess a trigger warning, because Ashley, well, she went to the bathroom and Fester kind of smelled her nasty noo-noo. Ew.
I just used the restroom and I didn't wipe my hands.
You're freaking gross.
I am, huh? You should smell the restroom.
Do you guys ever see like those lives or those clips or whatever where Ashley's talking about like going to the bathroom or her underarms stink or this stinks or that stinks or everything stinks? Do you guys really think that she's stinky, or is she like trying to troll the trolls on TikTok? Personally, I don't think she has the best hygiene. I mean, we all saw her tongue at her birthday party, right? I mean, guys, remember a few weeks ago when I told you that I'm having like this issue where I like brush my tongue too much every day and then I start gagging? Well, I'm still having that problem. I think I'm going to have to seek counseling. I don't know, girl. What do you guys think about her hygiene? Do you think she smells good or not so much? Ew. In this next episode, do y'all remember when Ashley... It's not funny, but it's a little bit funny, girl. Remember when Ashley skipped out on her daughter's birthday to go to LA to do that Temu photo shoot and show us her Temu merch? Well, according to her, some really famous people designed it.
My shirts were actually made by a really famous person's team.
What do you guys think about these cartoons? I think they're hilarious. Whoever has the time to do these kind of things, like, you're awesome. These are so funny. It's all for fun and games, nothing serious. We're just poking fun at her. But, you know, if you guys ever make a cartoon about me, can you at least make me look cute? Thanks. But you know what's not cute? Being laughed at about your weight. So, girl, if you're struggling with weight, we love you. You are a chunky queen. You are a skinny queen. You are whatever kind of queen you want to be. But when it comes to Ashley Trevino and her stepping on the scale, it's okay to giggle just a little bit. Just a little.
I am.
She's bloated.
Don't look. Don't look. Look, my feet fit perfectly. Don't look.
In this next clip, this is a clip that I saw that made me go, you know what? I want to do a video on this. I want to show my friends over on YouTube all these clips that I'm seeing on TikTok. They're hilarious. And if you look at her shirt, it says, "I need Wi-Fi to talk to my kids," or something like that. It's so funny. It's hilarious. I giggled. You're going to giggle. We're going to giggle together.
I actually was going to ask you, where's the cleaning stuff for that shower?
That's your job.
Isn't it hilarious that Ashley Trevino FaceTimes her kids instead of actually seeing them? I mean, if you guys follow Ashley, I hope you're not following her. Girl, please don't follow her. If you're following her, go unfollow her right now. But if you see the clips of her on Snapchat, she literally sits around and does nothing all day. She is super, super boring. Why would she want to stay at Fester's house all the time instead of being with her kids? And now she's trying to spin this narrative that she's going to move out and get her own house and all this stuff. The only place that Ashley Trevino might possibly be moving to is Cell Block A. But go ahead, Ashley, pop off, queen. We'll see if you ever move out of Fester's house. And when you do, I think it's going to be because your money ran out, you're not paying his mortgage anymore, and he's going to be tired of your crap. And then where are you going to go? Because you can't go back to the porch at your mama's house. So you might want to start collecting like cardboard boxes and stuff so you can build you a nice sturdy house. That's going to be it for today's video. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I know it was a little bit of a different kind of video. I thought we would just have a good time today. It's a very serious day. We are all kind of waiting, holding our breath to see what's going to happen with Ashley Trevino. So if you're seeing this video first thing when it comes out, make sure you head over to TikTok. I'll be posting videos, updating you all throughout the day. And then I'll be going live today, Wednesday, the 4th, the day this video comes out. I'll be going live in the afternoon. I don't know what time, so just make sure you're following me over there. Have your notifications on for my page, and we'll just talk about everything over there. I'm also going to be posting shorts on YouTube, so you'll be able to see those too. But I do have to give you guys a heads up. YouTube is being really weird. Sometimes it takes hours for a short to upload. Girl, I don't know what's going on, but I'm going to be at a special location. So if you don't see any updates on YouTube, head over to TikTok. I'll be hanging out over there. Okay, girl? Wait, what? She's on live talking about me? Talking about saying what? I'm fat, I'm ugly, I'm obsessed, I'm a fangirl. Oh, what? On IG. She is really desperate, huh? She is really desperate. Let's see. What is her Instagram? A hillbilly. My teeth. Oh, Ashley, you can eat corn through a barbed wire fence with your teeth. Why are you talking about mine? Why are you talking about mine? You can eat corn through a barbed wire fence. What are you talking about, girl? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Where are your kids at? Where are your kids at? Where are you at? In the house? In the house? You in the house? You in the house? You can't go outside? Ashley, I'll be on live tomorrow by 8 o'clock so you can join, honey. See, I'm a considerate girl. Considerate. We consider it. What's her name? Instagram. Who goes on Instagram live? I bet she ain't showing her face. I bet she ain't showing her face. Y'all go tell her to show her face. I bet she ain't. Let's see. She ain't showing her face. She ain't showing her face. Where your face at, girl? Where your face at? Where your face at?
Like, I am so fucking serious, bro. Like,
where your face
they
at?
always say we need to stop talking about Ash. We need to stop talking about Ash. Okay, so
I never said that.
about me.
Oh, I
Y'all
no.
Still continue to fucking keep me to
In my mouth.
And if I want to fucking promote my shit, I can promote what the fuck I want.
Ooh,
I can promote
are
on
we
my
triggered?
Snap. I can promote on my Instagram. I can promote.
Are we
on my
triggered?
Instagram. Y'all are fucking stupid.
Girl, I didn't even know she had Instagram.
Shit, bitch, I can do what the fuck I need to do
For your who? For your who?
my fucking apps. Like,
For who?
calm the fuck down, ho. You ain't nobody. You is not the president.
The president? But you is. You's the
Nah,
president.
for real, they do gotta talk about me, but bitch, you is not cute.
I am so cute. Y'all tell me how cute I am. Go tell her how cute I am. How cute? How
Somebody
cute?
sent me that
How
fucking
cute?
clip from her live. Like, bitch, you're stupid. You wish I watched.
I'm not stupid. I'm slow. Remember, we're
Wish you're
slow.
relevant. Ho, you keep me relevant with your hillbilly ass. She look like she could be on Wrong Turn. That's how ugly that bitch is.
What's wrong turn? What's that?
Okay,
What's wrong
cool.
turn? What's wrong turn? What's that? You could be on Biggest Loser. What you talking about?
Like, they're
Oh,
so
thank you.
fucking mad, bro. Like, the fuck? If I was to show y'all what I fucking got in the mail this week,
But where's your face?
my
Show us your
packages,
face.
Like, y'all would be like, damn, she's still like striving. Like, duh, bitch. Like,
Where's the face at?
everybody goes through struggles.
Where's the face at?
And then this bitch talking about, oh, they're watching you. They're watching.
And did say that. And did.
I have a rep for every fucking app.
And did?
This right now. Do you not know what having a rep is?
Mm-hmm.
Having a rep is like,
can you get one on
somebody
YT?
that is on your side.
Can
like,
you get one on
realize
YT?
What that is? I'm not just a nobody. I'm a fucking influencer, bro. Like this
What are
bitch is fucking hillbilly ass shit, bro. She needs. I'm gonna start calling her Wrong Turn. That's her name, Wrong Turn.
She said she was an influencer, y'all.
Wrong Turn.
Thank you for the follow.
Legit.
What's she trying to say?
Speaking of that, let me see how many cameos I got.
Ask her, can she eat corn through a barbed wire fence?
Cameo notifications. Let me see how many I have.
Thank you for the heart, me.
Oh, I got 25 cameos.
No, she didn't. She be lying. She got 25 requests for a refund.
Like, the bitch is obsessed. Y'all continue to sit here and say...
Called it. She was going to say I was obsessed. Say I'm a fan. Say I'm a fan. Say I'm a fan.
Did y'all see Ash? Did y'all know about Ash?
Say I'm a fan.
Are y'all gonna stop talking about me, or y'all gonna
say it?
Talk about me? Because, bitch, y'all is weird. Y'all is weird.
Our mamas wish she didn't have us.
I'm on y'all's mind 24/7.
Say it. Say it.
I am on y'all's mind. I live in y'all's head.
Rent free.
Bro.
Rent free.
That is crazy. I'm getting my stuff done while y'all are sitting there.
Are you getting your defense ready?
Y'all
Thank you,
know
Amanda.
more about me than I know about myself. Y'all know.
We sure and do. And do.
Y'all are mad fucking weird.
And do.
Y'all know what I fucking ate today.
Oh no, I don't,
y'all know
girl.
What my fucking DoorDash orders are.
This is live right now.
Fucking weird, bro. Get a fucking live. I'm talking.
I do. I got kids.
My bad. She don't know Spanish.
They in my house.
Them fucking people that like to fucking talk shit.
Yeah, she's live right now. She mad. She mad. Oh, thank you, Amanda. Thank you so much.
Anyways,
thank
I tried to
you.
come on here because that bitch was stupid as fuck.
No, I'm not stupid. I'm slow. Slow. Get it right, girl.
About me, bitch. Your gap is about this big on the bottom.
Alright. And might be. And might be. Ooh, who sent me that? Nickname. Thank you for the heart, me.
Right,
I like that name.
I bet shit begins.
But I got a house, and I can go outside after 8 o'clock. Can you?
They so obsessed.
Ashley's talking about me on Instagram Live.
Grown-ass women too.
They are watching me. It's so weird.
Grown-ass fucking women.
And are.
And then on their fucking profile, they're like, I'm a girl's girl.
My profile. Who's she talking about now? Mine don't say that.
Bitch, no,
I say I talk about people on the internet. That's my profile.
That is not a safe place. You talking about somebody and hating on somebody else?
I don't know who she's talking about now.
That shows me you're fucking fake as fuck. I would never go into
They are
a live
watching
like
me,
that
but
and
I'm obsessed.
act like I'm safe there. Nah, hell no.
Okay.
You finna tell all my business.
I do. I have my kids.
Like, they just in it for clout. That's all they fucking want. Clout. It's fucking weird.
I'm fucking weird. Can you eat corn through a barbed wire fence? That's all I'm asking. You want to talk about gaps?
Anyways,
you want to talk about gaps? Corn eating beer? Huh? Through the barbed wire fence. You want to call me a hillbilly? I'm a Southern Belle girl, but
it's been raining all day.
It's called Monroe Belle girl. Come on.
I have a lot of snacks downstairs, so.
And be eating the snacks. Eat your snack, girl. Go eat your snacks. You can go outside. I can put my feet in the hot tub. Can you? Can you put your feet in the hot tub, Ashley? Can you? I'm just asking. Can we? You want to talk about teeth? Talk about them. What you gonna say? My mama wishes I was dead. My mama wish she didn't have me. She's obsessed. She ugly. If I'm ugly, what are you?
She's a fucking trailer park trash ass hoe.
And not. But you don't. Where's your house? Where's your house? Where's your house? Where's your house? Ain't got near. Ain't got near. Ain't got near. Where's Carol? Carol's taking the night off. Carol's taking the night off. At this point, it's not clout. It's a weakness how women treat their kids. At least you have your own place, Ashley. Oh, wait. Hold on. Let me peep y'all the game. Okay? Let me peep y'all the game. Okay? Ashley. Stop eating the corn through the barbed wire fence. Okay? When I met my husband that I've been married to for almost 20 years, he had 8 houses. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco. Oh, my bad, you don't know Spanish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's how many houses he had. And don't get me started on how many houses his mama and his daddy had, okay? How many houses have you had? Honey, I have bought 3 houses in my lifetime. I pay my daughter's rent. I pay my daughter's car payment. And she's 25. All you pay for is your daughter's DoorDash bill. And you be getting mad about that. What you talking about? When I go outside, people say, oh, your hair's so pretty. Oh, you're so sweet. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, you're so pretty. Oh my gosh, your gap is cute. Y'all's ain't cute. I have a gap because I got my wisdom teeth pulled and I didn't fucking get braces. You got a gap because you got thrush and periodontal disease and you didn't get that shit fixed. Am I good? Yeah, I'm just playing. I'm not mad. I'm just playing, y'all. I'm just playing. I'm not really mad. Y'all think I'm mad? I'm not mad. I'm not. I'm just goofing off. I am not mad. I don't want y'all to think I'm mad. I am not mad. Hoarded the food. Why y'all think she likes to eat so much corn, huh? Why you like to eat so much corn? Corn through a barbed wire fence. You want to call me a hillbilly? Okay, I'll bring out the hillbilly comebacks. But what can you say? Old Trashley is an angry piggy. Like I said, you are good. Oh, my bad. Yeah, I'm good. I'm just playing. Who are you? Thank you for the follow. I'm just playing. I'm not really mad. I hope y'all don't think I'm mad. I just like to talk crap. I am such a big crap talker because I come from the South. And in the South, girl, we be talking crap to each other because we ain't got nothing else to do in the trailer park. We ain't got nothing to do but talk crap about each other. So if you're going to talk crap about me, girl, I'm going to talk crap about you. Girl, sit down. You can't go outside. You can't go outside. Actually, did you see the video I made where I put my feet in the water? Can you put your feet in the water? What you mean I know? You actually, who are you? You don't want to say it on here? Message me who you are. Or drink. In the South, we know how to treat kids. We sure do, Mucinex. We sure do. What you mean? What you mean? What you mean, honey? I got you bothered. That's funny. That is so funny. Girl, we was about to get off here too, and she just entertained us. That was hilarious. Guys, did y'all like the entertainment? Did y'all get y'all's money's worth today, honey? This was fun. Woo, honey. I gotta go tell my husband good night. I gotta go tell my kids good night. What happened? Oh, Ashley was talking about me on Instagram, talking about I had gap teeth. Loved it. You are great. Thank you for you're awesome, Bear Rose. Yes, honey. Guys, I really don't be getting mad about that stuff. I just be trolling. Because in the South, we ain't got nothing else to do. All we can do is just troll people all day long. Our mamas wish that she didn't have us because we was born ugly. Thank you, Missy, for the roses. She called me a hillbilly, girl. Shaquita, thank you for the heart me. Replay, I missed it. Which part, Mary girl? We've been on here for a while. Steph, thank you for the roses. Thank you for the gifts, guys. Oh my God, thank you so much. Steph, thank you for the heart me. You want a recap of the Instagram live? Ooh, Bear Rose, thank you for the heart puffs.
Her IG, okay. I'm gonna tell y'all in my hillbilly accent, okay? Now y'all gotta toca la pataña, okay? Oh my bad, y'all don't know Spanish. Tap the screen. So, so basically, somebody in the chat told me that Ashley was on Instagram talking about me, talking about my gapped up teeth. Okay, bitch, whatever. You got a picket fence and you could eat corn through a barbed wire fence. Because you didn't take care of your teeth. I have gaps because I had all my wisdom teeth pulled, and well, hell, I didn't take care of mine either because I didn't go get the maintenance. But anyway, we're not talking about me. We're not talking about me. We're talking about her. Okay, my kids got beds. Then she was saying something about I remind her of the movie Wrong Turn because I'm so ugly. I don't know what she's talking about. What's she talking about, y'all? Wrong Turn. We're gonna look this up. Wrong Turn. So anyway, I'm gonna tell y'all in my hillbilly accent, okay? So you support me, queen. Thank you, babe. Okay, so basically, somebody in my chat said that Ashley Trevino was talking about me on Instagram, and girl, I didn't even know she had an Instagram, so I got her Instagram information, and then I went over, thank you, I went over there, and she was talking about my gaps in my teeth, and then she said I was ugly, and then, well, she said I was obsessed, and she said I was a hillbilly, and I grew up in a trailer park, and then I said, girl, no, I didn't grow up in no trailer park. What is you talking about, girl? And then she said that we were making her relevant and she don't like me, and she called me the B word and the HO word and all those other words, and that was it. That was it. Let me stop. Let me stop. So that's what y'all mean. Listen, for real though, since you're so concerned, I get my braces in like 2 weeks. When are you getting yours? I have pictures before I got my wisdom teeth pulled where my teeth were together. Have your teeth ever been together? How long have you had periodontal disease? When was this? Just a few minutes ago. How long have you had it? Because that looks like... When was the last time you had a deep scale clean? The animal with no neck. Yeah, that's who we talking about. That's who we talking about. When was the last time you had a deep scale clean? Tell me. There ain't nothing that lady can say about me that I care. I'll make fun of her. And her white tongue and her thrush. You got... I'm just asking. And worked at a dental office, girl. We're just wondering. I'm just asking. Is your only talent... Let me not say that anymore because I'm gonna get in trouble. I for real didn't know she had an Instagram. Did y'all know she had an Instagram? I didn't know. Well, that's just one more thing I can work on, girl. So no, apparently, yeah, I didn't know. I ain't even gonna say I did know. If I did know, hell, I forgot. I have dental insurance and they call nonstop every 6 months for those cleanings. Yeah, every 6 months. And those deep scale cleanings, girl, those are importante. Oh my bad, you don't know Spanish. Important. Okay, schedule an appointment. Okay, you want to talk about me? I'll talk about myself. You can't talk about me. I'll talk about myself. And what? And do the judge should have gave her every time she said your mom, every time she says obsessed, every time she eats corn through a barbed wire fence. What do you mean? Girl, stop. Anyway. That was fun. You get to know more Spanish than her My husband's Puerto Rican. Yep. My kids are half Spanish. So when you come on the app and you talk about people and say racist stuff, girl, I probably have more respect for your community and your nationality than you do. And I'm just a white girl. Just a white girl on the internet who talks about people. But no, for real, she got mad because I said that people were watching her promoting her cameos on Snapchat. That's why she got mad. That's why she came on here. Yes, I love you even more. You are, yes. Girl, we went to Puerto Rico. Okay, so we were supposed to take I really do got to get off here in like 10 minutes, guys. So for my daughter's 16th birthday, we wanted to take the kids to the islands before, but then when Hurricane Maria happened, it was just hard. It was just hard. Like, if you know, you know. If you know, you know. So we waited until her 16th. We were going to do it for her 15th birthday, and then we said, no, we're going to wait till her 16th birthday. Thank you for the taps, guys. And then, so we took her to Puerto Rico for a few weeks on her 16th birthday because we want her to get to know the islands. And I think we're going back this year. I think we're going back this year because it's been like 2 years since we've been to the island. Tampa, you missed it. Tampa, you missed it. You love PR? Me too. Me too. It's, you know what I love about Puerto Rico? First of all, they ain't no ugly people in Puerto Rico. None. They all beautiful, and the food is so good. But I'm really picky. I'm really picky. What happened? Should I tell her in my hillbilly accent? Should I tell her? What do you think, guys? Do y'all like my hillbilly accent? Doesn't realize she's, yeah, that part. Bedbug girl and her feelings. Yeah. Tell you? Okay. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you my current, how I talk right now. I'm gonna tell you how I talk right now, okay? I'm not gonna do it in my hillbilly accent. So, okay, basically, have I gone to DR? Yes. When I tell you, hold on, Tampa, wait. When I tell you I went to DR, and that is the one place that I was outside for 37 seconds and I got a level 2 sunburn. What y'all doing in DR? Are you going for surgery? Oh, you about to get that body? Okay, queen. Rather be a hillbilly than a hills have eyes. Oh my god. Oh yeah, wait, we gotta look at that movie she was talking about. Anyway, okay, so Tampa, here's what happened. So I was about to get off live. And then, thank you for the taps. Toca la patanya. So my chat told me, oh, hey, Ashley is on live talking about you. And I'm like, okay, bet. And I'm like, well, where's she on live at? So apparently she has an Instagram, girl. I didn't even know. I guess I'm not obsessed enough. I didn't even know the girl had a Instagram. So they told me her Instagram and went there. She was talking about my gap teeth. Okay, bet. My teeth are gap. My teeth are gap because I had a whole bunch of fucking teeth removed and I got gaps. Girl, I'm about to go get braces. But can you eat corn through a barbed wire fence? That's all I wanted to know. That's all I was asking her. I was just curious. I just wanted to know. I was just asking. Can you do that? I think you can. And then she was saying I was ugly. Girl. You didn't see my crowns yesterday? What are you talking about? I'm cute. So anyway, she was saying I was ugly, and then she was saying, oh, that BITCH. Can I say that on here? Y'all let me know. I don't know if I can say that on here. She was like, oh, she's telling people that people are watching my accounts. I can promote my accounts wherever I want, blah, 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 blah. And I said that in my live, so she was obviously watching my live. Hi, Ashley. Mwah. So apparently she didn't like it because I was like, hey, like, people are sending me messages, they're watching you, so when you F up on those apps, they're gonna have you taken down. I was just trying to help her out. And I guess she didn't like that, so she just said I was obsessed. I called all this stuff before I went to her Instagram. I said she's gonna call me ugly, she's gonna say something because I got a gap, she's gonna say something about me being obsessed, and that's all the stuff she said, right, chat? That's all the stuff she said. She said the same thing I said she was going to say. And then she was just going on and on and on and on. But when she talks, you know, like on Charlie Brown, the teacher that's like, that's how she sounds to me. So I can't always remember everything she says. But girl, that's basically what happened. Free clout, yeah. Oh wait, yeah. And then she said I was clout chasing. Okay. And do, but my kids got to bed. Oh, and then she said I was raised in the trailer park. What you mean? Baby, when I turned 18, I got a trust fund. What happened when you turned 18? Your mama told you to go on the porch. Build that platform, baby. Tampa, I'm trying, girl. I'm trying. Ashley, when you turned 18, I just want to know, Ashley, when you turned 18, did your mama put you on the porch? Because my daddy had a trust fund for me, honey. It wasn't a lot, y'all. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. It was good. It was good enough to get my life started. When I met my husband, he had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh wait, my bad. You don't know Spanish. My husband had 1, 2, 3. Say it with me. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 houses. How many houses did your baby dad had? Oh, he didn't have none. Oh wait, let's not talk about the baby daddy. I meant the inmate husband. How many houses did the inmate husbands have? Oh, none. Because they was in the clinker? Huh? You want to talk about me? Do you pay for your daughter's meals every day? Because I pay my daughter's rent and car payment, and she's almost 20. She's 25. What you do? What you do? I'm just asking, Ashley. When was the last time you got a deep scale clean? You want to talk about teeth? You like talking about teeth, don't you, girl? Like, picket fence. All I'm gonna say. Her kids live with her parents. Do your kids live with your parents? Ashley, I just want to know. How old am I? What, girl, I'm not telling you how old I am. You don't ask a hillbilly how old they are. Girl. I'm just playing. I'm over 40. I'm over 40. Binky Barnes. Oh my God. I did a video on YT on that, and the outtakes was me cracking up at somebody saying Binky Barnes. So you reminded me of that. You thought I was 25? Girl, I'm old. Did Ash talk about you? Yes. DoorDash all day, every day. Wait, you're over 40? Girl, you look at that. Well, Ashley said, hold on, y'all. What was that movie? Ashley said I look like somebody from, what'd she say? Wrong Turn? What the hell is she talking about? I still can't believe it. You look so young. No, I'm old. I'm old, baby. I hope it knows your teeth should never be the same color as your skin and hair. Ashley, did you know that? Ashley, did you know that? So Ashley, never mind. Younger than you and you're 38? Baby, I'm old. I'm old. Color jaundice. Way younger than Ashley. Oh, thank you. No, guys, I'm old. But do y'all still like me if I'm old? Is that okay? You still be my friend? Anyway, let's look at this movie. I really do gotta go. What's my secret? I take care of my kids. I can keep my husband, and I don't have to marry inmates. Like it says. Talking about, girl. Hold on. Wait, Wrong Turn is Hills Have Eyes? And a husband and a family that loves you? Yes. Y'all saw? Y'all saw? Ashley, my husband rented out a whole resort so I could talk about you. And so I could watch your court case for the people. You got it like that? Do you move like that? I just want to know. Those are Ash cousins. The Wrong Turn is The Hills Have Eyes. It is. Okay, hold on. Okay, it's a horror movie. Hey, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. You sent me some corn. Ashley can eat it through a picket fence. Through a barbed wire fence. She can eat it. She can eat it. She can eat it. Ashley, that's for you. You can have it. That was in Wrong Turn. Man, y'all know this movie? What the hell? What the heck? Let me look. Oh, look, y'all. It's me and Ashley. Me, she said Wrong Turn, right? Is this it? This me, this Ashley. Is that right? Ashley, thank you. See, Ashley, you can change. You can change. You guys, please make sure to follow Monroe on this account and her YT account. Oh, yeah, girl. Go follow me on YT. That's where I make my money talking about Ashley. For free. I do it over here for free. For free. Ash probably ate those 2 fingers. Just Bear Hugs, thank you for the hand heart, babe. Thank you so much. Look. This me, this Ashley. Ashley, that's cute. I appreciate that. I think I look good. Y'all think I look good? I think so. Okay. Me and Ashley. Funny stuff. Are you still in here? Look at me and Ashley. It's tall enough to be her. Yes, please go follow me over there. Thank you. Thank you for the pinned comment. Ashley said, I look like I was in the movie Wrong Turn. You subscribed? I'm going to have a new video out Monday. It's not going to be out tomorrow. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. But I have a new video out. I'll have a new video out Monday. Man, the look is uncanny. She said, I look like the U-Turn movie. So I pulled it up because I didn't know. I'm slow. I didn't know, honey. So look, I didn't know me and Ashley was in it. This me, this Ashley. Ashley, thank you. Girl, that's so sweet. You are sweet. Don't let nobody tell you nothing different, girl. Anyway. Loving your content. Oh, thank you. Trashly movie, single white female. I know. No, I'm gonna tell y'all what she reminds me of. I'm gonna tell y'all what she, if I can find it, I'm gonna tell y'all. Then I'm gonna get off here, okay? Then I'm gonna get off here. Because, you know, I'm feeling like some corn. Let's go eat some corn outside. With our feet in our pools. Let me see. And guys, I'm just trolling. I'm not, please don't think that lady upsets me. She does not. Kiki, thank you for the follow. Thank you, my love. Let me see if I can find that movie. Oh, clock this. Ashley, my daughter was in her first movie by the time she was 8 years old. In a Hallmark movie, because, you know, my daughter had management. Because she was talking about, does she know that I got like contacts on all platforms? Do you know that my daughter has had a talent manager since she was about 7? She was in her first movie when she was 8, and she was modeling in New York by the time she was 12. What were you doing for your kids when they were 8 and 12? What were you doing? But it still can't come back to TikTok. taking them to visit inmates. In the streets, and not a dang thing. Not a dang thing. I'm gonna show y'all something. Y'all want proof? Because my husband says if I talk my mess on here, I gotta show y'all proof. So I'm gonna show y'all something. I'm gonna cover up my daughter's face though, but I'm gonna show y'all. I ain't BSing. I'm not BSing when I'm talking about my child. When I tell y'all. Okay. That's my daughter modeling in New York at 12 years old. Connie, thank you for the follow. I'm just trolling Ashley right now. That's my daughter modeling at 8 years old. And look at the people around her. They're wearing jackets. Y'all see that? Look what my daughter's wearing. Shorts, shorts, shorts. My daughter was told that she was the most professional model they had ever seen. And that was her first season in New York modeling. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. So Ashley. What you was doing? Look at this. Ooh, girl, hold on. Look at that. My daughter is an international all-American cheerleader. What's your daughter doing? I almost deleted that picture. Not what your daughter's doing. What are you doing for your daughter? Don't get it twisted. Not what your daughter was doing. What was you doing for your daughter? Look it up. I want y'all to look up how much this costs, huh? Oh, y'all saw my kid's face for a second. Well, let's not talk about her daughters, okay, guys? I messed up. I was trying to say, what were you doing for your daughters? Let's not talk about the babies. That was my bad. I didn't mean to say that. Well, what was we doing? What was we doing for our kids? What was we doing? What was we doing? I'm just wondering. What was we doing for our kids? But you want to come in here and say, oh, that girl's got gap teeth and she's a hillbilly and she probably in a trailer park. Your house is worth $35,000 that you were raised in? Girl, my grandparents bought acreage for my dad and his siblings. Did your parents do that for you? Just asking. Duck Mama, thank you for the follow. I'm just asking, Ashley. Since you want to talk, since you want to be made relevant, I'm gonna make you relevant. You want a little attention? Do you? Let me see if I can find a modeling picture of this girl. Oh, were you able to retire at 40 to start a YT channel because your husband wanted you to? Oh, my bad. You don't have a husband. Oh, wait, you're still married, right? He's, Oh, that's right. I'm so sorry. My bad. Guys, I would like to make a formal apology. Ashley's kids do have her credit card information for DoorDash. Mama of the year. Mama of the year. Mama of the century. I'm gonna send her one of my crowns. Ashley, you want one of my crowns? What you mean, girl? What you mean? You think you can troll me? You can't troll me. I'll troll myself. What do you mean? Hello? What you talking about, girl? Thank you for the follow, guys. I'm just playing around. I'm just playing around. I'm just asking. I'm just asking. We just asking questions. The girls have my card on file. But does it decline? Does the transaction go through? Does the transaction go through though? But her cameos are 50% off. Sure, if you want to adjust to do. I'm not gonna say that, but that's funny. You gotta do clock it at the most unnecessary. Oh, okay. Where's Ashley now? Probably crying. She's crying because she tried to troll me and say, can you go outside in the hot tub? She cannot submerge her feet in water, guys. Let's not be mean. So she tried to say, so she's probably crying in the closet right now or in the bathroom. Who can't go outside right now? Do you know who can't go outside past 8? It's past her curfew. She can't go outside. But she wanted to say funny stuff. Listen, Ashley said that I was in that movie U-Turn. She said I looked like I was in that movie U-Turn. So I looked it up and I took a screenshot. So look, she didn't tell me she was in it too. So there's me, there's Ashley. There's me, there's Ashley. She said I was in the movie U-Turn, or however you say it. There's me, there's Ashley. That's me, that's Ashley. Ashley, you was so sweet, but I didn't know you was in it too. Like, we made our movie debut together. Me, Ashley. And girl, why didn't you ain't supposed to tell people I got brown hair. I got blonde hair. What you mean? Thank you for the rose. Anyway. La 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 la. So that's where Ashley is. She's crying. She's crying because she thought she ate. Wait, I gotta clock it at the most weird moments, right? Wait, would you clock it there, girl? I don't know. So she's in the closet because she tried to clock me, and then I clocked her. That is hilarious. But she wouldn't show her face. And I was just asking, can she show her face? Because she said my face is ugly. Okay, but can I see yours? But can I see yours? Can I see yours? Where your face at, though? You don't see any recent clips of her? Because nobody clips her. Nobody clips her. Does IG have filters for live streams? No. I don't think so. Without the thousands of filters. Ashley, you can't call somebody ugly while you're hiding your face. Girl, didn't your contacts that you have on all your platforms tell you that? Maybe you should get new contacts. Just saying. Those filters want to retire. Just like thou shalt. For some reason, I thought the comment said, just like thou shalt wouldn't. Thou shalt can't show their face on anyway, whatever. Just like, I can't read. You guys got me. I can't read. I'm just kidding. Just like thou wouldn't show her face on kick. Yes, that part. See, I can read. They need a spring break. I messed the comment up. You didn't mess it up. You didn't mess it up. It sounds good. I like the way you wrote it. I'm just slow. We just slow. You didn't mess nothing up, girl. You didn't mess nothing. You didn't mess nothing up. I messed it up. So that's it. So guys, I guess follow me here so I can clown on Ashley some more, because Ashley, if you thought I was clowning on y'all, go watch my videos after I get off live. If you thought I was clowning you now, just wait. Just wait. Just wait. And I want to say one thing about the smaller creators on this app. I want you guys to stop worrying so much about how many followers you have. It's not about how many followers you have. It's about the engagement and the community you are creating. So please stop worrying about how many followers you have. As long as you're building a community, that's all that matters. Thank you for the follow. There's a lot more to come. Yes, you guys go follow funny stuff. Hilarious. Hilarious. Wait for the original court date. What do you mean? I hope they throw the book at her. Maybe. Thank you for the repost. I'm about to go though, for real, y'all. I'm about to go. Thank you for the likes. Oh my god, guys, we're at 45,000 taps. Do you guys want me to come on tomorrow? Let me know. Let me know, girl. Let me know. Let me know, girl. Let me know, boy. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know if y'all want me to come tomorrow. Have a good night, beautiful. You too, my love. You too. She crashed out on her story about me. That's fine. She can clout chase off of me. It's okay. It's okay. Oh, live. Oh, yeah. We watched it. Yeah, we watched it. You want me to go live tomorrow? Okay. Good night, babe. If I can. Yeah, I think I can. Most likely it'll be... unless the Festarinas go live. If they go live, I'll do a watch party. But other than that, I'll be... keep clowning the troll. Oh, yeah. I'm a Gemini, baby. You ain't got to worry about that. But other than that, I'll be on around 8 p.m. Eastern time because I'm on the East Coast. What happened in live? I missed it. All of it, if you can't explain. Yeah. Alright, guys. I'm going to give y'all one more recap. And then I'm going to go. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. So make sure y'all are hitting that follow. So basically, I'm just going to talk about the Instagram part of it. I'm not going to recap like this whole live because it's been 2 hours at this point. But basically, I was getting ready to get off and somebody came in my chat and told me that Ashley was on Instagram live talking about me. I had to ask the chat what her Instagram live handle was because I didn't know. To be honest, I didn't even know she had Instagram. I really don't be looking at Ashley like that. But anyway, they said that she was talking about my teeth. So when I went over there, she was basically like, oh, that girl's got gap teeth. Bitch, don't you have gap teeth? Don't you have thrush? Don't you need a deep scalp clean? Anyway, so she's talking about that. And she said I was ugly. And then she said I was fat. And then she said I was a hillbilly. Something like that. Because I don't have a fraud case. That part. Then what did she say? Oh, she was like, I can promote whatever I want. She's over there saying people are watching me and they're gonna report me, and don't she know I got contacts at all platforms? Okay, and so do I. Okay. Do you got contacts at the DA's office? Those are the contacts you need to worry about, not contacts on social media platforms. I'm just saying, Ashley, because I know you're here. Oh, no problem. Thank you. You're beautiful too. I'm just saying, do you have contacts at the DA's office? Then she said I was raised in a trailer park. No, baby, I'm a trust fund baby. If you want to know the God's honest truth. And then I was clowning her and I was like, well, when you were 18, did your dad kick you out and put you on the front porch? Because my dad gave me a trust fund. Then she said I had gaps. And I was like, okay, but so do you. And I don't have gaps because I have periodontal disease. I have gaps because I got my wisdom teeth pulled like 3 years ago. I can fix this. Can you fix your charges though? I can fix that. I bet you, Ashley, I challenge you. Okay. I will get braces before you do. And then she was, hey, Carol. Then she was calling me a hillbilly. Okay. And then she, Rocky, right, that part, bear hugs. And then she was saying, you know, the trailer park thing. And then, so basically, thank you for the follows, guys. And then I was saying, okay, but where your husband at? Is he in the clanker? Huh? Is she still married to him? Where your husband's at? Because when I met my husband, he had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh wait, my bad, Ashley. You don't know Spanish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 houses. Because he was a real estate investor. What was your husband doing? He going outside for 1 hour a day? That's what he doing? He in the chow hall for 3 meals a day? Where he at? That was basically it. That's basically all she said. And then I was just trolling her the whole time. Oh, they are divorced? Well, we love that for her. I've been married to my husband for almost 20 years. How many times has she been married? I can afford to pay my oldest daughter's rent and car payment. I bet her DoorDash gets declined every time she tries to buy DoorDash. She want to talk about my teeth, but can she eat corn through a barbed wire fence? That's what I heard. I heard that's what you could do. I heard that was your party trick. But you want to call me a hillbilly? Okay. And what? And what? This is my first time seeing you and instantly love you and follow you. Oh, thank you. 3 marriages and nothing to show for it. Yeah. My husband rented out a whole resort so I could come on the internet, go live. Oh, thank you. And talk about you and your court case. That's what my husband did for me. Where your husband at? What he do for you? What he do for you? Ask you for JPay money? Message you on his tablet? That's what he did for you? Oh, we not gonna say nothing. Okay, bet. But she was really mad. She was big mad. Here's the thing. Listen, guys, here's the thing with me. I grew up in the South. I grew up with over 100 cousins. I am the youngest. And I was always the one that was like, look at me, I'm so cute, I'm so girly. When everybody else was playing sports and stuff. When I tell you that I grew up being made, not in a bad way, but being poked fun at so much, you can't hurt my feelings. I will talk shit about myself way worse than you ever will. Oh. And then she said, that bee looked like she was in that movie Wrong Turn. So I looked it up and I didn't know Demi and Ashley was in it. There's me. I'm assuming that's me. That's me, right? And that's her. Because she said I was in the movie, but I think she meant we were in the movie together. Are we still talking about Bug Fiona? Yeah, I'm just giving a recap because I'm about to go. Anyway. That was it. And then, how you going to talk about somebody's appearance, but you won't show yourself on live? I don't have a filter on today. Y'all see all this shit is unblended. Look. No. Hello? Ashley, can you do that? Can you do that? I ain't got no face tune or nothing. Oh, Lordy, you're beautiful. Don't listen to her. Oh, I'm not. I'm just trolling. I don't care what she says. I don't care what she says. Girl, you don't need no filter. You're gorgeous. Thank you, girl, because I sure didn't. Look, I didn't blend this out. Look, that's not blended, bro. What you mean? Is yours blended? Is yours blended? Let us see. Oh, we just saw this, though. Girl. Ashley, did you see the video where I could put my ankles into pool water? Did you see it? It looks good. Don't worry about it. Oh, thank you. Because I got to film either tonight or early. I think I'm going to film tonight. Y'all, I don't know what. No, I need to do something with my hair. I don't know, y'all. Can you put your feet into water? Did you ask your contacts, since you got contacts, did you ask your contacts at the clanker to put your hardware on one foot so you could put the other one in the pool? Did you? Did you? Did you? I was just wondering. Because I guess we're friends now, right? But whose bubble on their fake account is Joanna? What you mean, girl? Can you do your eyeshadow, but one thing you can't do is draw your eyeliner up to the eyebrow? Oh, hi.
Hi, girly.
I was just talking about Ashley because she said I was a hillbilly.
She literally lives like a hillbilly. What is she talking about?
Y'all heard my daughter,
Hello, I know nothing about her.
but she knows what.
She looks like a fucking rat.
Oh, she lives like a rat. Y'all heard it here first. Look, my kid's at my house with me, y'all. My kid's in my house with me.
I have a bed too.
Ooh! She got a bed too. Y'all heard it first. My baby's got a bed. My baby's got a bed. And health insurance. Your daughter is clocking her. I love it. Yes. My daughter is a Twitch streamer. So she be clocking people. No, she doesn't. She does other kind of content on Twitch, but she's live streaming now. She had all her gear on. That's why her hair was looking crazy, y'all. She does VR. Thank you for the follow, love me. Plus no bed bugs. No bed bugs. Last year we bought her 3 beds because she does VR. So she shows her face, but most of the time she does like anime characters, but like you have to have all this equipment on you and you move, and the way you move is how the character moves. So she's actually a pretty big influencer doing that. So she has all this stuff in her room, like so she can dance and do all this stuff. Anyway, tell me how we had to buy this girl 3 beds last year because she kept falling when she was filming her content, and she would like damage her bed, like in some kind of way, like it would get like scratched or something. My point is, I bought her 3 beds in 1 year. How many times have you bought your kids' beds? Damn, and Trashly can't even buy her daughters a blow-up bed. Them babies deserve to. I will say this. They deserve better. And that's the only thing I'll ever say about them. They deserve better. They do. But you think you're clocking it when you say I have a gap. And do. Okay. That's the only thing. And you can say I'm fat. I'm not fat. I'm like thick. You know what I'm saying? I'm like hillbilly thick. I'm like Southern Belle thick. I'm like Georgia peach thick. We working with something in the back. And do. Talking about girl, you really want to be my friend. You want to be my friend. That's okay. You can't be my friend, but that's okay. Guys, I was supposed to just give y'all a recap and then get off of here. Let me shut up. Let me be quiet. It's almost 10:30 my time. I gotta go outside and put my feet in the pool. Maybe go to Taco Bell, because I can. Who Ashley needs to look at in the mirror before talking. You're gorgeous. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. This has been fun because I can go outside. I can. And you know what? I'm gonna be quiet. Very lovely. Isn't she lovely? The only thing I can't do is sing. You can say I can't sing. But y'all, if I could sing, y'all wouldn't be able to tell me nothing. Y'all wouldn't be able to tell me nothing. That's right. Don't have a curfew. I might go just to go. If I go, do y'all want me to post a picture on my story? Thank you for the taps, guys. I hope y'all know I'm just playing. I am just playing. You want me to? I'll do it. I'll do it. I have a pretty smile. Let me see your smile. Thank you for the follow. I'm just poking fun, guys. I'm just poking fun. What's my bio say? I talk a lot about other people. Where's the lie? I just love your personality. Thank you. You got Taco Bell. What? Wait. Cool. What's that? What's that thing on your lip? Ashley, what's that thing on your lip? But in all honesty, Ashley is jealous of you because you're beautiful. Aw, thank you. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. 60K? What you mean? Thank you for the 60K taps. Oh my god, guys. Oh my god. Bear Rose, thank you for the hand heart. Oh my god. Thank you so much. I'm a humble queen. I love my supporters. I love you guys. Oh my god. It's Perry of the home disease. Oh my god. We gotta stop saying that. Dinky Jane. Oh my god. First of all, your name is hilarious. I hope I'm saying it right. I love your name. Thank you for the love you so much. I love you so much. I love you so much. I do. Ashley. You dare? You dare? You dare? Make sure you tell them my name so they can come follow me when you talk about me. You like to talk about me? I would talk about me too. I'm not good. Listen, if I was her and then she finally found out, girl, Ashley, girl, go watch my YT videos. You will be so mad. You would be so mad. Watch the ones labeled podcast so you can hear my husband talk about you too. Okay, I can't do that anymore. That's making me want to vomit. Yes, follow my YT page. Follow my YT page. Why are y'all still in here listening to me? What are y'all doing? You guys are hilarious. I'm gonna go to Taco Bell and I'm gonna get some food for me and my kids. For me and my kids. And I'm gonna post a picture. I'm gonna post a picture on my story. And y'all better go watch my stories and send me like a heart. Okay? Or a little laughy thing. I'm gonna post it. I'm for real. I'm gonna post it. But y'all better go and give it a heart or a laugh. Yes. Ashley, I heard you had a cool party trick that involves corn and barbed wire fences. I heard, let me stop. guys, I'll see y'all tomorrow. I watched and loved all your YT videos, girl. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. If you guys do go over to YT, please leave me a comment. Tell me you came from TikTok. Make sure you thumbs up the video, and if you can hype the video, please hype the video. I'm a newer creator over there, but we just hit 5,000 subscribers, which is really hard to do. If you don't believe me, honey, Google it. It's hard. Have a good night. See you tomorrow. Yes, bear hugs. I'll be here tomorrow. Guys, I will see you guys tomorrow, but I will post the picture. What's my YT? Monroe_Bell. Monroe_Bell. That's it. Good night, guys. I will see y'all tomorrow. If Festarina and his farm animal go live tomorrow, I'll go live and do a watch party. But if not, I'll see you tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern time, and we'll talk about the cheese bake. Stephanie from the Resilient Jenkins has finally admitted to the one thing that we've all always known. Hey everybody, if you're new here, make sure you like and subscribe so you can stay up to date on all things internet drama. And if you're a returning subscriber, girl, make sure you click that notification bell because we've got a lot of videos coming up, and we'll be announcing the winner of our giveaway at the end of this month. In today's video, we're having a look at the recent drama surrounding Stephanie, Drew, and their family known as the Resilient Jenkins. Before I get started in today's video, I do want to say that recently some footage came out, a 911 call involving the Jenkins and their son. Now, we already knew that there was one son that was dealing with seizures and things like that. And apparently now their other son is also dealing with the same issue. So before I get started in my commentary, and let's be honest, my judgment of this family, I do want to send my positive vibes out to them because nobody deserves to have to deal with medical conditions. I know what that's like to be a parent of a child with a medical condition. So my thoughts and prayers do go toward them. In this first clip, Stephanie is finally addressing the one thing that we always knew, that the reason why they're always doing those cleanup videos with me is because Stephanie and Drew allow those kids to just make messes all day long while they do, well, we don't really know. We can speculate what we think they're doing in the bathroom, but we really don't know. But what we do know is those kids are making messes. It's unsanitary, unhealthy, and unsafe.
So I want to take this video to just kind of answer the question that we get asked a lot, and that is, why y'all keep it so dang messy in there? So I'm not sure about y'all, but I'm the type of mom that will kind of just let chaos kind of unravel in front of me if it means my kids are sitting there playing. And, you know, we may have different views on what is playing for a child, because my kids love sensory play. They love to get into things and make a mess out of it, and it just, quite frankly, does not bother me. And I think that it makes more sense to have kids play with things that are going to be familiar objects throughout their life rather than just sitting there playing with toys. Like, don't get me wrong, we have toys, they have toys to play with, but my kids aren't as interested in the toys as they are with just getting into everyday items. I don't know, I guess I'm somewhat crazy for just not being bothered by my kids making a mess that I have to clean. And I don't find it wasteful that my kids get into food, because we're still gonna end up eating it. I mean, aside from these tortillas that are on the ground. And then, yeah, I really do not mind cleaning it up a million times a day if it means that my kids get to enjoy their sensory play. So yeah, thanks for watching, bye-bye.
Ma'am, we eat everything afterwards except for the tortillas that was on the floor is diabolical. There are so many issues. Listen, I don't care if the kid likes to play with cereal. That's fine, whatever. You want the kid to play with cereal? Would I do it? No. Do I care if you do it with your child? No. But don't have your other children eat that food. That is like the easiest way to spread germs. Little kids, especially the age of her two youngest ones, especially the one that she's referring to in the video, they're always going to be getting into this and that. Guys, we all know that that house is extremely dirty. So let's not sugarcoat it. The kids' hands are going to be very dirty. So if the kid is going to play with cereal and crunch it up for sensory play, hey, whatever floats your boat. But don't let those other kids eat that food. And I hope you're not letting him eat it either, but you just said you were. So what am I talking about? It's just very frustrating. I'm frustrated. I know you're frustrated, but Stephanie just doesn't seem to care.
The one thing I really hope to be able to set up for my kids when we move is a sensory corner. I mean, like, a lot of times I don't really like to, like, give ideas because I feel like people are just gonna run with it. And, like, I don't know. People just like to, like, put an end to happiness for other people, and I have no idea why. And I think it's just because they're miserable in their own freaking lives. But anyways, I digress. I was just gonna tell y'all, like, a few ideas I have for things I want to set up potentially when we move, and for sure a sensory corner, and I want that to be something that's suitable for all of the kids. I doubt we're going to be able to get into something that's going to allow for each person to have their own bedroom, so each side of the bedroom is going to be completely based off the kids' personalities. For example, my two older girls, they share a room split right down the middle. You're going to have one side that's like literally cotton candy, stuffies. Hop over to the other side, you got K-pop, Demon Hunter, gothy, horror movies. And that's just a few things I'm really manifesting for my family. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye now.
Okay, I'm not mad at the sensory corner thing. I'm not. I think that's a great idea. But I have a question. Okay, so the rags that are in the tub, are those color-coded the right way based off of that last video where she said, this rag is for the face and this rag's for the bum? Was she washing them together? Y'all let me know. I'm concerned. I'm deeply concerned. But not concerned enough to go back and do my own research. So y'all do it for me and let me know in the comments. Okay, girl? Love ya. But in all seriousness, I do like the idea of a sensory corner for each of the kids and all this stuff. I think that's a great idea. I think the one thing parents do really well, not saying Stephanie is or isn't, but the one thing that parents do really well in this day is really honing in to the needs mentally of their kids. That's not something that was really around when I was little. I was very much taught, like, girl, deal with it, walk it off. And that's just what I do. I've always been that way. I'm a very strong-willed person. But I love that today's, like, my kids and, you know, their kids that are going to be in the future, I know that their mental health is going to be very important. And I do like that. I mean, I come on here all the time and I pass judgment. I give my opinions, and sometimes my opinions are very harsh, but they're usually spot on. But I still have to give all of these people that I talk about on the internet credit where credit is due. And even though it's just a thought right now, it's a good thought to have a sensory area. Hopefully she really makes that happen. She gets a good home with enough bedrooms in it, and she really does take care of her children's mental health. But do we really think that's going to happen? Probably not, unfortunately.
Honestly, I'm not sure if I take it more offensively when somebody who doesn't have an autistic child tries to give me advice, or somebody who does have an autistic child of their own, but they're the type to completely disregard what that might mean they might have to do differently when it comes to parenting. Now hear me out, because I receive a lot of comments when it comes to people trying to tell me that I don't take my son out enough and that I need to expose him to the public more. And maybe this will give you a little clue about how I am as a parent, okay? I don't think there's anything that I need to adapt or change within my son. And I don't push any kind of milestone timeline on any of my kids. I feel like there's just some autistic parents that are going to get it, and there's some that are just not going to, because, I don't know, you don't have the same kind of autistic kid, or you just lack the respect for your child. Because assuming that pushing a situation on them that they're clearly uncomfortable with just over time will make them comfortable with it, that's wild. Why aren't you reading your child's cues and, like, having some respect for them? Anyways, like I always say, you do what you do and I do what I do. So thanks for watching. Bye-bye now.
I don't know how I feel about that clip because I don't have a child that has that need. But if you're a parent that has a child who has that special need or needs that special attention, wouldn't you welcome knowing the experiences of others? Not necessarily them telling you how to handle it or the way they think things will work best for you, but things that work best for them. I mean, wouldn't you want to try those things out?
I'm going to assume that the child is in therapy. But if he's not, then the least you could do is form relationships with other parents who have children who have the same needs as your son. So, like, I don't want to pass too much judgment or say too much about that, but I do want to ask you guys, like, if you have a child or you're close to someone who has a child with those needs, I mean, do those parents become defensive when others are trying to help out? Or is it truly something where those of us that don't really know what's going on should just keep our mouth shut and let them figure it out for themselves?
Tried to do a little bit more research on this AI thing, and it's got me questioning if what our kids are learning currently in the education system, in the school system, is it going to gear them and assist them with what the future world is going to look like. Very much of what my kids learn at school is to set them up for society as it is now, but I don't know that it takes much consideration into how much, like I said, could potentially change if AI builds as much as people are seeing that it is possibly going to. From my research, what I'm seeing is that there could be a lot less job opportunities. And also people say that could be positive because you could be earning money to do nothing. But I think that's kind of like a hidden myth to try to hide the fact that it would create an even larger income gap with people. See, my opinion is if people are going to be paid to be doing nothing, then there shouldn't be any kind of like income gap at all. Everybody should be paid the same amount, right? Because nobody's doing anything more than the other person. Everybody's doing nothing. I just consider it my job to teach what the education system is lacking. My kids need to know the future ahead of them, not the washed up old teaching.
Okay, listen, that video was all over the place. She started out talking about AI taking over the world and AI taking jobs. But Stephanie, you don't work. So why do you care if AI is taking your jobs? Listen, I know there's a big debate with AI and ChatGPT and all the water that the servers use and all this stuff. Listen, girl, I get it. I get both ends. I understand both ends of the argument. But what I don't get is why Stephanie Jenkins is worried about if AI is going to take over jobs. Because when was the last time you had a job? Just curious. Hello. And then how does it, like, the ADD, listen, I'm an ADD girly. You know what I'm saying? If you've been over on TikTok and you've seen my live streams, like, girl, I'm all over the place. But how did this video go from talking about AI and that to the moms getting stuff done? What are you talking about? I'm so confused. Listen, I don't know. Maybe I got distracted by something and I stopped paying attention. Maybe I fell asleep for a little bit. Maybe I've lost a few brain cells watching all of the Jenkins videos. I don't know, girl. Set me straight in the comments.
You may have caught on by now, but yesterday was my 31st birthday. And for any of those who reached out and said happy birthday, I just want to say thank you. I really appreciate that. So Drew knows my love language is food. It's always gonna be food. For me personally, birthdays are a little bit of a trigger. They bring out a bout of depression that I can't ever seem to shake no matter what. I'd rather just pretend the day is not even happening. But as a mother, like, I think you would know if you're a mother as well, like, that really does have a negative effect on your kids when you don't celebrate your own birthday. We didn't go anywhere. We did stay to the hotel, and I still kept to my pretty much same routine of cleaning, getting 5 loads of laundry done. Honestly, cleaning sometimes just makes my brain feel a little less muddy, so I just do it continually. And a little history on why birthdays are a little bit triggering for me is my dad left on my 8th birthday. Him and my mom had a horrible ass fight. I remember it. He was stinking drunk. He left on my 8th birthday, and I haven't seen him since. Also, my sister and I share birthdays, and not being able to celebrate with her this year was just, it's not easy. Yeah, I'm reusing the same clip to try to finish this voiceover, but don't judge me. I just wanted to make it clear that I am not ungrateful, and I really do appreciate everything my family did for me. My kids made me the sweetest little handmade cards and gifts. Like, honestly, it's such a treasure being a mom. It really is. It takes moments that you just want to sink into your depression as a human being, and you turn around and look at these beautiful little faces that are relying on you, and it's nearly impossible to just be anything but grateful and blessed. And yeah, I just love my family so much. And I know birthdays are incredibly hard for Drew as well, and I really feel like he tried this year for me, and it's appreciated. I could see the bitter type being upset that Drew's not the type to post for my birthday and make an immaculate post of how much he appreciates me and all this and that bull. But I'm the type of woman that wants that to my face, not on a public announcement to have a clout chase. And I'm not saying that's how everybody else goes down with it, with their intentions. I'm just saying, why does it need to be posted online? he says it to my face, I don't feel like it needs to be a public announcement. I don't know, personally, half the time when I see those posts that are like so immaculately written about someone else's woman, I low-key think it's the woman writing it for the man and then being like, post that shit, makes us look better. Anyways, y'all, this is just turning into a ramble, and I was just trying to give you a little rundown of how my 31st birthday went. I mean, everybody's birthday looks different. I definitely, like I said last year, I one day want to be that girl that goes and gets the whole maintenance week for my birthday, but it's not this year, okay? It's just not this year. But again, thank you all so much for the happy birthday wishes. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye now.
I didn't know it was Stephanie's birthday. Happy birthday, girl. Like, no matter if I think you're a good parent or not, happy birthday. But so the thing with Stephanie is I feel like she's kind of, I don't want to say jealous, but has this longing to have a life that she's not willing to work for. Do you guys understand what I'm saying? Like, she wants this life where she can go out and have a whole birthday week, but what is she doing to work for that? I don't think TikTok or YouTube or any of those platforms, Snapchat, none of those things are sustainable. They're not something that you can just only do that. The only platform I think is really truly sustainable is YouTube, and you have to have a lot of followers. Even me, it's sustainable to me because I have so many of you that support me by being members, that send super chats and things like that. And now you're going over to TikTok and you're gifting me your pennies, and I love you for that. But it's not something that's sustainable. Thankfully, I have a husband that supports me and takes care of me financially, and I have a pretty good savings from my career, and I'm able to do this full time. But my point is, everybody that does social media knows that 1 month varies from the next month. 1 week varies from the next week on those platforms that pay you out every week. On YouTube, we only get paid once a month. So if you don't put in the work, you're not going to get a big payout. So I don't understand why Stephanie comes on here and throws shade. Because let's be honest, she was throwing shade at people who get like happy birthday messages written about them from their partners. Why are we shading those people? If you want that from your guy, then tell him that, right? You're always saying, my man, my man, my man. But is your man really making you feel how you want to be felt on your most special day? A day that you said yourself is very triggering for you? And I am so sorry that Stephanie and her sister had their dad walk out on them on their birthdays. That's really sad, and nobody deserves that. And this next clip, it is going to be partially muted because of the copyrighted music, and y'all know how YouTube don't like that. But it's a reset video, so I want you to watch the cleaning, and I want you to think, how is it possible that that amount of nastiness occurred in 1 day?
Woke up.
Now it's laundry day for Stephanie, and I'm going to have to mute this clip too because, well, Stephanie loves to do music. I think she does that so us YouTubers won't play her clips. But you know what, girl? We're still going to play them. And this next clip, it's Sunday reset time for Stephanie, and
how do your Sunday resets go? Like, what do you do? Do you do like meal preps for the week? Do you do a deep clean? Do you do like a mini clean? Do you clean like one room this week and another room next week? Do you just say, F it, I ain't doing nothing? I don't know, girl. Let me know. I have ADD, so one Sunday's different from the next Sunday, and I'm a creature of habit. So if I'm doing something one Sunday and I can carry it to the next Sunday, I'll usually carry it to the next Sunday. But if that fourth Sunday I forget, girl, it's over. We're doing a whole new tradition. Maybe that's why we don't have too many traditions here in my family. Oh well, watch the clip.
Let's do a quick little Sunday reset on this McNasty motel room. Honestly, I don't find anything nasty about the environment that we live in, but I play along with the joke because it seems to be like 80% of the opinion in my comments. I apologize for the abundance of background noise. I'm in the bathroom right now. It's bath time for my babies, and I do have the fan going in the bathroom as well. Watch my comment section start flooding with you guys insinuating I'm pregnant because I got this little belly pouch going on, but honestly, my weight fluctuates so much within the same week. I will look like I'm either missing 15 meals or I'm eating everybody else's. And Lord knows I could explain why that is, but it's not going to make no difference because you're just going to make your insinuations regardless. So anyways, look, I know by now a shelf would have made all the difference in organizing this little area, but I just keep having this hesitation to invest in anything that's going to be too much money that's not like an immediate need because yes, like I've spent money on burners and things that were like to cook for because those are immediate needs, but like a shelf, I can keep organizing this area as inconvenient as it may be, but I kind of want to wait to like buy shelving and other things like that until we're actually in a little bit more permanent housing. Anyways, that was all over the place. Thank y'all for watching. Bye now.
My head hurts. Does your head hurt? Because mine does. How did we go? So how are we going to skirt past this pregnancy rumor? And then, and where does she end? Where the fuck does she end? Hold on, guys. Oh, the shelf. How did we go from pregnancy rumors because she eats too much one week and not enough the other week to a shelf? Why are we worried about a shelf? And what are we doing? What are we doing? What? I feel like we're in the upside down. Do you know what I'm saying? Do you feel like you're in the upside down when you watch these videos with me? Because I don't know, maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm the problem. Am I the problem? Anyway, what do you guys think? Do you think Stephanie, is expecting? Because that has been a big debate on the internet, and this is the first time I really see her address it, but you know how it goes with Stephanie. Only time will tell if she's got another one on the way, and would we really be surprised? Because she's already said that those kids are going to make her internet famous. That's so sad. In this next clip, Stephanie's rage baiting us and then gaslighting us and saying she's not rage baiting us by rage baiting us with her dinner.
Anybody else just randomly craves something from their childhood, or is that just me? And before you go hating on this, you gotta understand my mom was not much of a cook, and she'd be the first to say that. This was something that was honestly kind of a staple for us growing up. I think we had it at least once a week, maybe even twice a week. The mac and cheese was most definitely Kraft every time. I did grow up eating gluten because we didn't even know anything about the whole celiac thing until I was like 14. I just know y'all gonna think this is like an actual rage bait video, but honestly, this is something that, like I said, my mom would make pretty often. I know I'm not the only one out there who eats some weird food combos. I think the difference is I'm just not afraid to freaking share it. And yes, I'm aware hot dogs are not the healthiest choice, but you know what? I don't live in fear. I'm well aware there's some definite changes we could make to our diet to improve, and that's for another time. Topic for another day, okay? And if you're curious, I was the only one who ate it like this. My kids ate their hot dogs on a bun. Sometimes I'm just missing the mama's cooking nostalgia, okay? Thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye now.
I don't know, guys. My parents never made anything like that. I think the weirdest thing I ate as a kid was something my grandpa used to make for me, and it was pineapple sandwiches. It would be, think of like a banana sandwich if you're from the South. It's like bananas and mayonnaise, but like it has to be Duke's mayonnaise. You know what I'm saying? If you know, you know. But it would be the same idea, but instead of bananas, it was pineapples. And I loved that. I can remember the last time my grandpa made that for me. And like, so I understand like the nostalgia and like, you can see yourself in your grandpa's kitchen or your grandparents' kitchen, and grandpa comes over with a sandwich and then y'all eat it together in silence. And it's the most beautiful thing in the world. But I don't know, like My grandparents or parents never made anything like she was eating. I don't know. What's the weirdest thing that you ate as a child that really brings you back to that time when you were with that person? Either your parents, your grandparents, aunt, uncle, cousin, whatever. Let me know. I'm just curious. I'm also curious to know what you guys thought about today's video. What do you think about all the crazy stuff going on with the resilient Jenkins, from them losing custody of Drew's son, or at least it going to shared custody? Stephanie's not allowed to show him on the internet anymore. The rumors that Stephanie might be, pregnant again. And also the sad news that her kids, I believe 2 of them now, are going through some pretty serious medical issues. Nobody should have to go through that. I feel really bad for the kids. I feel worse for the kids than I do for Stephanie. And I hope that Stephanie and Drew will get them the support they need to live a happy, healthy life with the conditions that they have. And the same goes for the other kids. I hope that one day those 2 will wake up and finally be parents to their kids, the kind of parents that they deserve. But what do you think? Let me know in the comments below. That's going to be it for today's video. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. And if you want to stay up to date on all things internet drama, make sure you like and subscribe. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye. I tried a different mic today. What do you guys think? You like this mic, the other mic, or you don't really care as long as I'm talking to you? Okay, let me know. Bye.